What's going on, guys? NooblyGamer here, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about how to beat the 5th night of FnAF 1 and Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. If you just want to see the run itself, skip to this time, but I would recommend staying for this part if you want to know the tricks I used to beat it. The most important thing to learn when playing this night is how to conserve power. With this method, you'll be able to play the entire night without using any lights whatsoever. Here's how. After every power surge, the left light will be left on for a short time. Be ready to turn it off as soon as the surge, or whatever it is done. Chica occasionally sneaks up to your window on the right, but usually you just have to check your lights to see if she's there. But you can actually see Chica without turning your lights on. I figured out that you can look actually through the window and you can see towards the end of the hall on the wall there's a light. I'm not sure if there's a poster or whatever, but if you can see that light, that means Chica's not there. But if it's covered up, that means Chica is at your window and you need to close your door. So when you have the door closed, just make sure you keep checking the window to know when Chica's gone, because you don't want to waste any more power than you need to. The only other person you'll need to worry about at this door is Freddy. Freddy actually shows up your door at almost 3 a.m. and he stays there for the rest of the night. At 2 a.m, start checking your cameras in the corner for Freddy. Once he moves from the corner, you should hear a laugh and he'll be at your door. Just a tip, every time you do hear him laugh, that means he has moved from a spot. So after you hear the laugh and he disappears from the corner, you don't need to check your light on that door. Just close it because you know he'll be there. It does the same thing every game. So I said you needed to keep the door closed, but about every 10 seconds, you can open the door for maybe 1.5 seconds. This saves just a tiny bit of power, but can be super helpful in the end game. However, when you do this, make sure that Chica isn't at the window, because that could screw things over. As for the left door, you have a bigger player on your hands. When Foxy comes out of his den, you have barely any time to close the door. Another terrible thing is when he hits the door, if you have 30% power or below, he drains 10% of it immediately. So you need to keep that in mind when playing. So after several hours of playing this level, I figured out that you can peek your head out the door and actually trigger Foxy. You can even actually do this if he's all the way in the den, which I figured out a little bit later from that. The reason this is useful is because you want to trigger him when Bonnie's at your door. Bonnie's not someone to worry about a whole lot. When he's at your door, you can tell, you can see him without turning on the light. He'll walk by your door usually twice or maybe 3 times at a game. Every time he walks by, he will go to the corner, so he won't stop at your door. So just don't worry about it if he walks by. If he is in the corner though, make sure you keep looking to your left out the door, just to make sure he's not there. If he does show up at your door, close the door, and then you can actually poke your head through the door to trigger Foxy. You do this because it resets Foxy, so while you already have the door closed because of Bonnie, you can reset Foxy so he doesn't come later in the game. Now let's go to the winning game to show how to put this all together. So every game there will be at least one power surge in between the power levels of 90 and 100%. Remember to be ready on the left light to turn it off when it's done. At this time, all the other animatronics should just be moving in the back, so you won't really need to worry about them right now. I usually trigger Foxy by looking out the door at around 89% power. If another power surge happens while you do trigger him, then you're basically screwed. It's a chance you gotta take. I usually trigger him just to make sure that he lines up with Bonnie, which he usually does, so when Bonnie's at the door, Foxy will be ready. This run was really weird. Bonnie only showed up once, and he didn't even do anything. He showed up for a fraction of a second and left. I was super confused, so I closed the door, but for some reason, I don't know, he wasn't there, so I just opened it again and then waited for Foxy to run down the hall. At the end, you should run out of power, but just wait it out, because you could have enough to survive the night. Come on, give me the win. Give me the dub, please. Give me the dub, come on. Give me the dub. Yes. First try, boys. That is how you beat Night 5. Like that. Exactly like that. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button down below. And also let me know in the comments if you did have any questions or problems with this method. Also, it would be cool if you let me know if you did beat it in the comments below. I'd be happy to see that. Anyways, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.